Well, hey folks, where have you been? It's been way too long. I think we'd all agree on that. Nice green river we have today. Look at that, folks. Apparently they're considering opening the Thames for public bathing, just like Seine has been opened in Paris recently after a clean-up. Now, I say thinking about opening it. The current plan is to open it in 2097. Now, that possibly gives them enough time to clean up, but maybe not. I mean, it's a nice day to be back, folks, having been away. I do appreciate everybody that messaged me to check that I was okay and stuff. All is well, people. I did mention multiple times back in the June and July videos that I would be traveling a lot this summer, and I will likely be having another trip either at the end of this month or the beginning of the month after, to be determined. But sometimes, guys, real life has to take preference or precedence is a better way of describing it. Why? Because that's the way things are, at least in my life. Lots of tourists, guys. Back in London, I mean, I got back on Monday, but had too much to do. It's just absolute bonkers how busy it is everywhere. I'm quite disappointed actually at the levels of algae in the river. It really does look like a disgusting pea meets poo soup. Yeah. Now, I say peak, I mean this is the worst month of the year in all respects. I thought I'd start off on the bridge hoping to maybe bump into, a few little friends, maybe with a mat, maybe with some balls, but they're not here, sadly, which is a shame, guys, because I was hoping for, a little bit of argy-bargy, as we Brits call it. So instead we're going to have to make do with a bunch of horses, some guards, maybe some interestingly dressed tourists to comment on. I'll reasonably early today, 18 minutes to noon. How's about that, eh? Yeah, I'm impressed myself, everybody, if I'm honest. It's a rare day indeed. No one rises so early. You have to admire, though, all of those tourists. Look at it. This is Westminster Pier, and it's chocker. That's enough people to fill up probably realistically the next 2 ferries, I would guess. God, that is actually a lot. However, they're being smart. Today it's 21 degrees, so it's warm, it's breezy, balmy, moderately humid. One thing it isn't though is hot. At least here. It will be at Horse Guards, but here we've got the breeze, it sort of alleviates that annoying humidity that we get where there isn't a breeze in central London. But this is the last day for roughly a week, give or take, that it's going to be reasonable. In other words, we start climbing from tomorrow, mid-20s, possibly high 20s at the weekend, etc. Yeah, it seems by remarkably good fortune that I didn't really miss anything weather or event-wise. In other words, normally, if something unusual or special or controversial happens somewhere, somebody will message me about it, I'll be told nothing, not a single thing, zilch, which is great because it means that, fortune shined upon us and we didn't really miss much, folks, while I was away, which has got to be a positive, right? Now, I mean, we might not miss much, or we might not see much, rather. Now I'm back. I guess we'll have to wait. The lights are green, folks. Yes, I've decided to be responsible now that I'm back. See, look. That rare moment that you see me crossing the street legally. Now, bear in mind that it's so early already, and it's a Wednesday. It's pretty surprising, I'll be honest. It really is pretty surprising that there are so many people out and about already. In fact, it's shocking. Even a Birgit's little bakery tea bus is out. There it is, waiting. And oh my, that's a lot of people. Now, you might occasionally hear that slight clanking noise. That's just my water bottle tapping against the pole. Most of the time when I'm walking, I hold the bottle, but I can't always hold it. But I'll do my best, guys, to stop it going clanky, clank, clank, clank. Yes. Now, I have to admit, folks, to my shame, I cannot remember, probably because I'm super out of the loop, which regiment we can expect today. I've got no clue. I mean, I put my money on it being HCAV, but beyond that, it's absolute roulette in my mind, whether it's Blues or lifeguards. So, I mean, I guess the best thing to do is going to be to get there and find out. Oh yeah. So that's the plan. I mean, if I can navigate all these tourists. Problem is as well, there are lots of little people about today, kids that is. So I'm having to be doubly careful because obviously now everyone is on holiday. All schools are closed, blah, 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 blah. So there are millions of minions around, many of whom I can't see when I'm walking. So I'm going to be a little bit more sort of careful, responsible as I make the approach. Yes. Now, another interesting thing, which I mean, I kind of had a sense that it was going to happen. I think it's going to get a lot worse. I say worse in a good sense. I mean, because it needs to be done. Protests, folks. Oh my, oh my. It's a different country to the one I left roughly 2 weeks ago, give or take. And yes, folks, even though it might seem like 2 months, I've only been away for 2 weeks. It wasn't long. Could have done with another week, but hey, there's always next month. Massive protests. Manchester, Leeds, Hampshire, Glasgow, here in London, and in other places around the country, primarily against these numerous new migrant hotels that have been opening, and the fact that people that have just arrived are given preference over veterans, British people that have paid taxes their whole life, etc., etc. Now, I see it as a huge positive that people are finally sort of waking up and speaking up and getting outside and protesting, because it's only by voicing concerns collectively that there's any chance of government listening. They don't need to listen at the moment. You know, they only just won an election. They can chill a little bit, not worry too much about getting booted out. They will get booted out, folks. It's only a matter of time. But I certainly think it's a good thing that we Brits are taking a more French approach to protesting. Yeah. Just remember, actually, it's Wednesday. No idea if there are PMQs or not. I say no idea because we're kind of, in the holiday period, so I'm really not au fait with what's going on domestically speaking, politically. Oh, that was very lucky. Oh, goodness gracious me. That gent there, I think he's still in shock for a second. That beep, 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 that could have been me. In fact, there's a bus about to pull into this spot behind me. Need to get out of here ASAP, everybody. Oh my good lord. Now, for the first time in 2 weeks, I finally spotted something that hasn't been as familiar as it should have been. What am I talking about? Horses! Oh yeah, look at these two, look. One big cloppy one with a massive fluffy blaze. Wow. Do we recognise this one? The officers are going pretty quick. That's a cute horsey. And he's got these fluffy little boot things on, despite it being super duper hot. Tourists love that, actually. And you know what? I get it. Obviously, guard change at the palace this morning, hence it being rammed here as well as everywhere else. I mean, the crowds going back to the other phone boxes are just completely mind-boggling, folks. I wouldn't even want to think about what the palace is like. Possibly one morning this month we'll start at the palace. No promises, but possibly. Just to give you an idea of the absolute chaos. Plus, we've still got that interview with the rats coming up at some point, so that might be a good moment to capitalise on being at or around the palace. Oh yeah, I mean that is quite the queue, is it not? Look at this. She was going to do the kind of there's an important call coming in, but for some reason those taking the picture said to her no. Now I don't know who the important call is from. Could be from Macron saying we've just deflated several boats, dinghies, on the beaches in Normandy, and as such you British government need to send us some money because we've just stopped 877 new migrants arriving in the UK today. Golly. I mean, continental Europe, folks, even Switzerland, okay, in the past 2 weeks, rammed like never before. I don't know what's going on, but I'm guessing it's probably because there were such remarkably, historical highs, remarkably high temperatures in the usual destinations. I'm talking about Italy, Portugal, Spain, even in fact Croatia, etc. And of course Greece, because there were remarkably hot temperatures in June. I think an awful lot of people decided, you know what, I'm not going to risk wildfires, 40 degrees and so on, and I think a lot of people either changed their plans or revised them to head north instead. I've never, ever, 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 folks, in more than 20 years of going very regularly, seen it more busy in Switzerland. It's completely off the chart. But I guess that also explains why Copenhagen was pretty busy as well. I think people are just trying to find, do you need more than sort of 28, 30 on holiday? You don't really do. Let's be fair. Otherwise it's a sticky, disgusting mess. So I can understand why, Nordic destinations, Switzerland, Austria, and even parts of northern Italy, heading towards Switzerland, is becoming ever more popular. And I think that trend will continue. Yeah, I really do. However, next month will likely be Italy for me, and I'm not excited about it at all. You're probably thinking, well, why are you going then? Folks, one doesn't always have a choice when there are familial considerations. Alas, sometimes I have to go where I'm told to go. And that's the way things are. So we'll see. I was expecting though to have left a day later than I did originally leave. Because there was supposed to be one last video, the kind of 100k well done guys silver plaque video, but it didn't happen, guys. I just didn't have enough time, alas. So my honest apologies for that. But yeah, we got the little silver award from YouTube. So good job, people. I'm wondering actually how much time we're going to have once we actually hit horse guards. I'm also keen to see if we've got any of those new horses, which particular guards are back after a very long summer rotation, and we should possibly also see 1 or 2 new police horses. So I've been told. No guarantees. The funny thing is, guys, now that we're here, away from the breeze, the bridge and so on, a bit of airflow, static here on Whitehall, obviously, it's a sun trap. I would say the temperature here's got to be probably 25 already. I can feel it on my arms. God damn. I'm convinced the troopers, whoever's going to be on, are not much looking forward to this week. And I can't say I blame them. Okay, Downing Street. I'm sure the PM's on his summer holidays or some sort of exclusive resort owned by a school chum. That's the way things normally work. Let's try and squeeze through before we get stuck. Lots of people obviously fascinated with our prime ministerial residence. There's absolutely nothing to see, guys, except a few police officers standing behind a gate. That's the part that always surprised me. Oh, I just spotted somebody that I know. 1 second.
Richard used to wear this.
He's being interviewed by somebody else for a little, I don't know what it is, either TikTok perhaps or YouTube. Oh my goodness me, look at the size of some of these tour groups. This is one group. How many people do you think that is? 50? Flipping hell. Really surprising they moved the foot relief. By the way, actually, I'm assuming that there is no foot relief, but I haven't been exposed in any way to a single smidgen of horse guards, anything, photos, video, anything for actually more than a fortnight now. So anything that we see that might or might not be new this morning, is 100% new to me. Okay, more tour groups. This is a month that some of them can proper rinse it. And some of the tour guide leaders that come over from Greece, Spain, other places, can rinse it enough this month to live the rest of the year. Yes, folks, the returns are that healthy. If you're a good tour guide, a knowledgeable tour guide with a good reputation. Goodness me, these poor people are about to get ripped off. Now, last important thing to mention before we arrive and get into the melee. This weekend, folks, massive protests. Super controversial, massive protests as well. I will do my very best, if I'm in London this weekend, to cover the events in Central, because I'm thinking it could be one of the largest, most controversial protests we've actually ever seen in Central London post BLM. Yep. Expecting, from what I've been told by different sources, expecting massive numbers of arrests and potentially disorder. Yeah, I mean that in itself could be problematic because actually filming disorder is not an easy thing to do, trust me. Okay, so the Blues are here. I guess they came back this morning. Ho, ho, ho. 1 second. Friend is here. The tourist between us. But he's busy trying to capture a wholesome moment. Of which there will, as always, be many folks here. Actually, I haven't seen this card for ages. Actually, I'm not even sure it's the one I'm thinking it is. Is it a new fellow, possibly? I mean, the same with the horse. I even wonder if it's a new horse. Everything is like, whoa. Oh. Did I walk in front of you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, which way do you want me to go? Wait, here. Let me get right out of your way there. Better? 1 second, folks. Now I'm way out of her way. Oh, this lady, look. That didn't take long, did it? She marched straight in and put her paws on the horse. She pulled the royal horse, folks. Can you imagine her? It's very naughty. Obviously, we have to get like somebody who's 7 foot tall directly in front of the camera this morning, which is not really surprising, but he'll move in a moment. We'll insert ourselves. Oh my goodness me! It is absolutely chocky-wocky. I mean, every time when I first arrive, there's somebody getting told to get out, but then again, she just marched straight over and put her hands on the horse. He didn't need to scream in her face, but you could see he was pretty firm with, hey, get the hell out of my box, which is understandable. Oh, hold on a second. What about Slick over here on the right? He's like, Brian, my dad said I can touch the horse and he'll pay the legal fees. The troopers looking very serious. Holidays. Did I miss anything interesting, like in 2 weeks or not?
To be honest, you could have taken more.
Was it like...
Me, not even somebody going anything like that.
Oh, so I chose the time well. Yeah, okay. This is good, folks. There we have it. Apparently almost nothing happened in 2 weeks. Are they shouting or being pretty quiet? Oh. Okay, this is interesting. Most are being quiet, or some. Ooh. Oh. Okay, guys, have HCAF been muted again? Okay, this is interesting. I mean, I'm not going to state unequivocally that, hey, they're not telling people or shouting at people to get out of the box, because I need to see it with my own eyes, But that is going to be very, very, very surprising. If after the progress, okay, I'm already behind the bollards, the orderly statement is telling people to start vacating the space at the front here. The yard is absolutely chock.
Always when they are holidays, mid of the holidays, they're very quiet because everybody goes out.
Yeah, it makes sense to be honest. Not only that, after you come back from holiday, you'll be like, oh, I don't want to be back at work.
And the earlier you're starting of the holiday, and just 1 week before is very busy because the European holiday starts before.
Yeah. I mean, this is crazy. I wasn't expecting it to be this busy. This is flipping packed now. Everybody's being
More
shooed.
like children.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was walking, lots of little kids walking around in front of my legs.
Well educated. The teachers.
Yeah. Okay, so school group is behaving themselves, apparently.
Morning here.
At that end?
Yeah.
Oh, flipping hell. Obviously, I had to start the other end, didn't I?
They're going now.
Yep, he is going now. Folks, Mr. Mond is on duty. I didn't even realise. I should have had a little wander. There he is. Look, he's looking at us. He's like, hello, welcome back. He's going to walk into the camera. We're too late to go in the yard for the dismount, which is unfortunate, but police officers telling everybody there to move away from Mr. Mond. But yeah, there he is. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, folks. It's great. Really, really, really good to see it. He'll be leaving us in a few minutes. Meanwhile, the toys are still coming forward, despite having been told to stay behind the bollards by multiple
One
people.
man brought a packet of apples, 6 packs.
Was he allowed to feed or not? No. Okay. What about money in the money in the boot in 2 weeks? Nothing. Okay. Wow. Seems that things are quite civilized here, folks, these days in terms of the tourist approach to the horses, the guards, the interaction and stuff. There's a winning smile from my man on the left. Good. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm being told, folks, to my right, that the trooper about to arrive in this box, how do I put this in a polite way, is possibly overly tolerant of stupidity. But again, let's reserve judgment. Our favourite tour group are here, I can tell you that. And there are lots of them on the left. Oh yeah. 1 second, I'll turn back to Mr. Mond as he's coming this way to go into the gate. We've got a massive fluffy horse coming to this box. Oh, it's okay. Apparently, it's not the trooper that we suspected it might be. Right, 1 second. So the new horse is arriving. We must get Mr. Mond. Look, he's shaking his head. He's like, yes, come on, film me, please. Damn shame I wasn't aware of that, folks. I would have been in the yard for the dismount. There he is. Look, Mr. Mond strutting in. Boss moves. From a boss horse. In fact, the boss horse. Damn, it's good to see the blues, folks. It kind of feels like it's been months. I mean, it hasn't. It's been about... Actually, how long has it been since we've had a sort of a proper regimen of blues and rules here? Month? Actually, maybe more than a month, thinking about it. Yeah, we kind of briefly caught, a few flashes of blue. But I'm talking about way back before even the King's Troop arrived. Goodness gracious me, how surprising. So we're focused on this end, and our Chinese friends. Here's one. For a little while. Oh. Maybe that one made me jump as well. I'm not, folks, taking the phone out today, okay? Nor am I making any guesses. Mr. Mond, that wasn't a guess. I mean, that was a statement of fact. The rest, I'm going to leave to you fine folks. Oh, yeah. To be honest, though, even if we have been there, the corner's packed. What's the... What's he called?
No, what he told it. Remember, instead of going in, he came here.
Probably just like, everything okay or blah, 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 blah. The usual just general chit-chat. I mean, that's the NCO, so maybe he wanted to... I don't know, I mean, maybe it's his first day, I've got no idea. Normally it's just kind of like, is everything alright? Or, push the button if there's a problem. I'm thinking the same thing actually. He looks familiar, but I'm not 100% sure that we have seen this trooper before. What do we think, folks? Have we got a new face here on duty from the Blues? Or is it somebody that's been away for many months, just returning? Yeah, same. He kind of looks familiar to me, but he could be a new face. Now, given how many people are here, about to swarm through the gates as well, folks, I'm predicting possible pandemonium. In fact, probable. Oh, this dude is holding his sister on the right-hand side there. What a top man. I'll try, primarily, to get both sides of the box. We've got a good spot here. Okay, this bro knows there's a line. Oh, there's Colin. Oh my goodness me. Okay, right in the box. Oh, actually, wait, no, she's shifted herself. Blondie there was right in the box. Thought she was going to go for a bit of a cheeky feel of the horse. Oh, Colin. Colin almost backed into the horse. Oops. I mean, if he had have done, I would have actually cut that out, to be fair, because he's a good fellow, as we all know. He's dashing back and forward though. Let's hope he doesn't walk into the horse. Oh my word, folks! Look at the squash of people coming out of the gate. Look at this. There are at least 200 to 300 people backed up in the yard trying to get out to the front here. Bro, you're not allowed to do Elon Musk salutes in public. Oh my. Flip. I don't even want to look behind me. There's even more people behind me on the left than there are waiting at the gates on the right. How long is it going to be before somebody pushes in front of someone else, folks? That was way too regular in the early tourist season videos. Earliest tourist season videos of this year. Need to be mindful of my liquids as well, in fact. Oh, Lacoste, he is from Brazil, 100% this gen. We've got the Bolivian Father Christmas here on the left, folks. He doesn't smile very much, but he's always happy around sort of, mid-December, mid to late December. The rest of the year he's kind of miserable, to be honest. But then again, oh, there we are. Out the box. Here's another one. Didn't take long, did it? German students, I think. Flipping out, could somebody give this guy a present? Look, I mean, why bother coming if you're going to be a grumpy... Oh! He doffed his hat. Police are screaming at everybody to get out of the flipping way, look. Oh my word, folks, look at the squash. What is going on here? Woo. Absolutely mad. Somebody filming a coffee advertisement here as well. Brazilian coffee beans. This is Wayne down from Leicester for the day. He did, bless him, notice the box. Oh, flipping out. He probably heard me say it's Wayne, now he's going to stand right in front of the camera. Oh my goodness me, what the flip. There's not really anywhere I can even move to at this point, guys. Bolivian Santa Claus in front of me, Wayne in the middle. Trouble is, I'm worried about serious light reflections from his head. He's doing it on purpose. Come on, this is not a boiled egg cooking channel, bro. I mean, I'm glad I'm not the only one that's sweating his nuts off, folks. I'm going to be honest. It is boiling.
Sorry, you've been so patient.
I can't really, there's not really like room to, oh here we go, there's a bit of space, now it's opened up again. Oh my goodness me, people are just pushing and shoving behind me. It's a real ruckus here this morning. It never ceases to amaze me how close some people plant their mush, that is their face, in the camera without even realising it.
Right, let's go to the back. Let someone else have a turn.
Oh my word.
What a cracking photo, good girl. Right, let's go to the back and then someone else can go.
I'm not sure if it's some sort of, Santa Claus themed global event today. I've seen a lot of people that look like Santa from their respective countries. I would love to know what is going through the trooper's mind as he glances across this absolute chaos. Go away, wasp. Ah. Oh my word, guys! I'm physically I'm a pastrami in a tourist sandwich right now. Literally. I love ugly, does that say? Me too, actually, folks. Ugly deserves to be loved. Wow.
I know.
Easier said than done, eh?
Yes, you might think.
Tourists just not being able to escape. In fact, they're getting stuck, like moi, in this disgusting squish of tourists. I don't even know what it is. It's like a spaghetti, soupy spaghetti. All seems pretty chill. Okay, who's next? We're all waiting patiently. Oh my goodness, guys. 1974 just called, and it wants its curtains back. Look at the outfit. Flipping hell. Wow. Oh, and Mr. Mustard, the hat over there. Colonel Mustard just got told to get out the box. He's like, who the hell do you think you're talking to? My father was on the board of Salomon Brothers before it collapsed. Or before it was taken over. I can't remember actually what happened to Salomon Brothers, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Everyone is going to the box. Oh, tourist just tapped her on the shoulder and said, get out of the box. Yep, no one from Sweden, guys, is allowed in the box. Doesn't matter, blonde, brunette. If you're Swedish, get out of the box. That's what. That's the guard's approach. Meanwhile, he's got like a royal cap, this chap here, look. Elizabeth Regina, folks. And yes, I did pronounce that correctly. On the left, look. Top man, oh my goodness, wait. I've got half of Sweden squished around me. Flipping out. Okay, let's hope that this time he doesn't say get out of the box. I mean, we've got at least 5 people in the box right now. I can't even film properly because if I lift the camera any higher, you won't be able to hear me. If I put it any lower, you won't be able to see anything. Let's hope that this lady here on the right manages to get herself a spot in the chair. This little bro. Blondie thought he was talking to her. I mean, he kind of was, but mainly to the kid behind her. Flipping out. She's like, Mum, don't go over the line. I don't want to get in trouble. The problem actually is that there are just too many people and not enough space around the box. So people are kind of getting pushed in to places they don't want to be standing. It's unavoidable. I mean, if I were not quite a strapping fellow myself, I would likely have been pushed into the box already. The jostling is pretty much out of control here today. It really is crazy. We'll have a look at the other end in a minute, guys, when it calms down. I don't think it will stay calm for long because I think the next deluge will be people that are arriving from the palace. What we had just now was everybody that was stuck in the yard watching the changeover. But I mean, the guard is clearly speaking up. I mean, obviously he's not going to tell every single kid to get out of the box. And to be honest, unless he's got a super loud spoken voice, when it's this busy, there's so much noise, just general noise behind us, that a lot of people are not hearing when they're being told to get out of the box. Bingy McBong. I missed the bell actually, folks. I did. Oh, some people, some lucky folks are getting taken in for the tour of the stables.
I think they are going in. Some school trip or something.
I'm thinking that might be some of the new troopers from Ghana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
In the archery. Can't go here.
Yeah. Let's wait and see. Yeah, folks, I'm pretty sure we just didn't want to film them because it looked like they had some family members, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is because the way they just all marched over the chain. Yeah, I'm still not sure when, folks. When I do know, you'll know. When we'll start to see a lot of new faces here. Blues have got a whole new contingent. And it won't be terribly long until we start to see them on duty here. Possibly, in fact, a whole squadron. So it could be multiple new faces all at once. And I guarantee, it doesn't matter which Commonwealth country they're from, I guarantee, just like the Canadians, they will do us proud and keep these pesky tourist flies away from the horse. Sis, plural. Interesting enough, the majority of the Chinese group that were here a little earlier when we first started didn't hang around for very long. I don't know why. Maybe they are aware that their countrymen made themselves look very foolish on this channel multiple times. Maybe they're being a bit more cautious. I don't know. But normally that entire group, one by one, end up getting their pictures taken, but not today, folks. Yeah, it's almost like they couldn't give a about there being a horse. I'm thinking he's likely to be a bit of a soul man, this guy here. Is everyone else, all the adults, all the grown-ups, are they now going to be careful as they approach the horse? Are they? That's the key question here. Horse is like, yep, you bet. People wearing COVID-era face masks. I mean, you know, it does smell a little bit in the box, but I wouldn't have thought it was enough for a face mask. He's like, I want to be a trooper when I grow up. Oh, butterflies. Look at this. I don't think it's going to fly high enough for us to see it. I don't think we've ever seen a butterfly land on one of the horses here. I'm liking her hat, actually. Look at that. A nautical dress. Lovely hat, though. No, she is in the box. Oh. She's walking further into the box. Awkward misunderstanding. And it's funny because her boyfriend pointed out the box before she went over for her picture. But people get a bit carried away and distracted and accidentally move into the box. I mean, she wasn't like, you know, massively in it, but she was in it. Point is, contrary to popular belief, the trooper is on it. I was just about to ask this gent if he could move, but he moved himself. So thanks for that. His name is Max, Air Max. Now, interestingly enough, the police are kind of guarding the arches inside today. I'm not sure if you can see them, but if we look, see that? Just beyond the railings and beyond another one, look. Oh, this moment I'm concentrating on what's happening in the yard. Very curious. I wonder why there are 3 officers guarding the archway, and we've got 2 more guarding the front gate. 5, that's a lot. Actually, guys, we typically have either a pair or possibly sometimes 4. But yeah, I spy 5 right now. Oh, she's back. Oh my god. She's back in the box again. Oh. How is it possible to get it wrong twice? I don't understand. You think it took for a response? Yeah. Might well be the case. And she still did it. Yeah. Her boyfriend photographer, yes, he told her no. But we're thinking she probably did it for the reaction. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right actually. Once is understandable, twice is a joke. You think? Okay, let's hope this time he charges the horse at her. Okay, we've got some hoodie type person here on the left. Completely covered face. Which is which is unusual here, to be honest. I thought things like that only happened in Manchester. Oh my goodness, the wasp is actually landing on the camera. Hope it doesn't sting me. Go away. We're going to move in a minute, guys. When it calms down here a little bit and there's some space, because these wasps are just crazy persistent. That was Richard Branson for a second. It's more like Richard Branston, named after the pickle. They are pushing their luck with their feet, look. Just like a couple of centimetres over the line. And to be honest, folks, you know, I know it isn't quite the same thing, but you know, having just 1 or 2 centimetres slowly pushed in can lead to wonderful things. Trouble is, the guard is shutting it down really fast. Okay, he's being super careful. So don't get shouted at, sir. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, we're going to move in a second, folks, and have a little look. This one here? Yeah, always actually. Oh. The problem is the number of wasps. Oh, Trooper's smiling. The number of wasps around the horse. This one is in the box. Oh, some tourist on the left just told her to get out of the box. So get your I Love London t-shirt out of the box. There we are. So twice. See, even the lady behind her was helping her. So get out of the box. It's pretty consistent actually, this trooper, to his credit. Let's hope this this bro with his fly trainers gets told to move. Trouble is, there are just too many people. Look. Let's charge him. That's all good. Told him to get out of the box. No one is going to be getting good pictures today, folks. Everyone's going to have a bunch of strangers to the side in the background. I mean, just look at it. Like, why even bother when it's like this? Look, and if it were not bad enough, now we've got a 1, 2, 3 of the line. Almost 4. Oh my gosh, look, this chap over here in the green t-shirt has got the same eyebrows as Invader. Bushy grey eyebrows. Damn, that's actually a bit creepy. He must dye them that colour. Yeah, exactly. It's like where to point the camera. Too many people. Okay, lovely straw hat, and she's painted her face white. This lady, look at that. She's actually covered her face in, I don't know, either some kind of white foundation or super heavily applied suntan cream. Golly. Don't see that here very often. Kind of concubine-esque look. Oh my god, it's actually just not letting up. Look at them all. My goodness me. Uh-oh, I'm hearing somebody with a loud hailer along Whitehall. Let's hope we don't have some major protest disturbing the first day back. I mean, I honestly genuinely mean that. Interesting. Все отлично, which means that's it, excellent in Russian. I'm guessing they were probably Kazakhs, the ladies we just saw a minute ago. I mean, these two know how to do it. This lady and gent in the centre here. So they've got a single peasant behind them, destroying their picture. They're over the line, in a good way. And they got a nice picture. I kind of wasn't mentally ready, folks, for these numbers, I'm not going to lie. Even the troopers sighing a little bit. Oh, they're back. Oh, this lady's edging into the box to bring her kid with her. She's like, sorry. She was like, get out of the box. Sorry for the sirens, guys, in the background.
Zoiets van een Native American.
Oh my goodness me. Oh.
Maar die hebben natuurlijk die nation spirits en zo. Dus die stond ernaast en het paard kwam echt naar je toe van oh dankjewel, dat is echt wel. Het is wel.
Okay, so отлично, спасибо. До свидания. They've finished, they got their pictures. Oh. She's like, how long have you been single? And can I get your phone number? He said, I'm sorry, I don't date Americans. Damn it. That's a shame. You did give her a smile though.
Yeah?
Yeah, sorry, viewers in the US. When they sign up, the troopers have to promise they'll only date a Commonwealth citizen, if not a Brit. What the hell is that? It's the weirdest photo opportunity ever. Just super long arms, in fact. Her arms were just like, whoa. Every time I'm about to move, a new comedy type person turns up. So I'm reluctant for the moment to move. Uh-oh. She is in the box, folks. Just. I think he's saving his venom for those that really take the you-know-what. That would be my bet. I'm generally surprised, actually, that the trooper hasn't got beads of sweat dripping down his dashing face, because I tell you what, I do. It's bloody boiling in the sunshine. Okay, finally it's calmed down a little bit. Let's wait for these couple to finish their pictures. I'm sure if that's a... Oh, and a bow. Look at that, lovely. This top says, with love project. That's nice, isn't it? But honestly, folks, the second I go to move, more people will come forward. So you know, we'll just move. This is kind of what we're dealing with, numbers-wise. I mean, you can see it's busy. So let's pretend that I'm a random tourist that doesn't know what's here, sort of strolling through the crowd. Where are we going? I have no clue. The biggest problem here actually is pushchairs, there's strollers, buggies, and so on. There are so many of them. That it sort of slows everything down, and people end up overflowing onto the public highway. It's better than it was when we first started, but I mean, you can see, folks, how completely mind-bogglingly packed it is here. It is jam-packed. Absolute madness. Right, let's see what we've got at this end. But no guarantees. Oh, Wayne's back at this end. Look, there he is, in his lovely blue t-shirt. There's no guarantee I'll be able to get kind of like close or even head on, but I'll do my very best. Oh. Which for the moment is that, everybody. What do we think? Oh God, not again. He's gate crashing the video constantly. I have no clue whether or not this particular... Oh yeah, look, he's straight out of the box to the kids. Multiple times he's saying it. The mum should stand there like, do what? Like it shouldn't have to be the trooper's job, folks. To give instructions to little kids who, in their defence, probably or possibly might not even be able to understand what is being asked of them. I think you're better to shout in the face of the parents. Oh my goodness me, the wasps at this end as well now. Wasp world, absolutely all over the place. I think it's because it's a bit sticky. Maybe I left some sticky handprints on the kit. I didn't actually think of cleaning it, guys, after 2 weeks, but never mind. I will do that tonight. Now, the troop at this end, as I'm sure you've already realised, my dears, is not a new face. He is a somewhat exasperated face, given the level of stupidity we've seen already this morning. I get it. Like, I really do get it. American guy on my left, right approach. Let's get out of here. Yes. I can't say I blame him actually for thinking that, folks. That's what everyone's thinking. That's here. Get the picture and get out of here. Look at them all. Look, wait on this side as well. Oh. That's twice he told him. And he moves closer. Bentley dropped. Oh, bro. I can't understand what they're talking about. They're speaking Arabic, but his friends are saying something to him, making him smile. I don't think that was intentional. You could see the way he was sort of like, sorry, what? When the guard spoke to him. That seems to be the default response, actually. When the trooper tries to speak to somebody here, to say, get out of the box, the default response for people that don't understand or can't speak English is to sort of like be, kind of, okay, what? Что? Что тебе надо? It's okay. Oh, goodness me. I didn't even realise that the person in front of you could understand Russian. Oops. Okay, he's back. Actually Italian, in fact, I think. Lago di Como. He just told her to get out of the box, this lady here. I was pretty sure they were speaking Arabic. No, that's not Arabic. But this time he's being a good boy, he's not going to go into the box. But the chap on the right is definitely was speaking Arabic. They're friends, these two, but they're speaking two different languages. Oh my god, she's got a thick, woolly Rolex sweater in this weather. You've got to be joking me. Come on. Bro. Notice that the trooper hasn't actually had to shout at anybody. But again, the voice is getting a little bit lost, both troopers that is, because of the flipping noise of the crowd. Just general chit-chat, it's so noisy, folks. I'm hoping you can actually hear what I'm talking about during this video. I'm trying to put my mouth as close as possible to the phone. If it gets much closer, I'm going to end up swallowing the flipping phone. This horse is like, why have you not taken my picture yet? And to be honest, that's actually a very good point. Why haven't I taken his or her picture yet? 1 second, folks. We do need a picture today, don't we? As we're just back here. Oh my, that's a good picture that I just got. Possibly an exemplary picture. I took about 30. One of them's going to be good no matter what. You've got to be a complete and utter moron to not get a good picture when you take that many. Always nice to have, you know, smiley, happy pictures in front of the trooper when you've got lipstick all over your teeth. Yeah, good look. Annoyingly, I don't think, actually wait, I need to take a couple of pictures of the hoof. I don't think I'm going to be able to ID this horse now, there are just too many people. But let me quickly snap the hoof for reference later. I'm still not sure I'll be able to ID the horse, but I'll do my best. Okay, we're going to go back to the other end in a second, folks. We've got a super picture, and we know that this trooper's on it as well. Oh. She doesn't want to be in the video, lady in the pink dress. Which is understandable, and I'm not going to move the camera unless she goes into the space with the horse. Oh no, don't, oh no. God damn it, these flipping wasps. It wouldn't have been very nice if the trooper had upset the delicate balance of our special relationship with the Spanish. Oh, here we go, round 2. I'm not sure what the fluffy thing is. Is that a handbag? Oh, a scarf maybe. I'm not even sure what that is. That's actually kind of cute. I was a little bit uncertain for a second. I thought it was Italian, but I'm sure it's Spanish. Yeah, it is. This dude smiles. It's okay. Oh, here we go again. $57 going on 17. Would be my guess. I wasn't talking about you. You were thinking the same, weren't you? Yeah, you were. Oh, brilliant. Moroccan? Yeah? You're Moroccan? Where are you from? Which part of Morocco?
Fez.
Oh,
Yeah, but I was
wow.
born in France with my parents.
Yeah, fair. I've been to Fez. Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
Morocco is one of my favourite countries. Beautiful country, especially Chef Shaoun.
Oh, yeah, it's very nice. It's very special.
But a lot of Moroccans in France these days, especially in Paris. My best friend is French Moroccan,
It's been a long time that
but it seems like so many.
We don't live in Paris. We live in actually near Geneva, Switzerland.
Oh, so you're like rich. I'm teasing.
Where are you from?
I'm English, but funny enough, I was also from London. Yeah. Also in Geneva last summer. Geneva is looking a little bit sort of downtrodden, though, these days. It's a shame. You know, some of the cities in Morocco are looking actually a lot better than some of the cities in France these days. Have a good day.
You too.
Shukran. On second folks, it's so funny. She knew I wasn't talking about her when I mentioned 17K or 57. The way she kind of like burst out laughing silently was super funny. This massive dude over here with a bald head just strolled straight through the box. Interesting enough, but I'm 99.9% certain, because of the way the gent behind him touched the horse, that they're relatives or friends of the trooper. They're definitely known to the trooper, let's put it that way. That was interesting, very interesting in fact. Now we're back at this end, not yet in a good position at the front. We'll sort of try to move a teeny bit, but you can see how absolutely chocker it is still. And we're already over an hour. How the hell is it still this busy? What I think I'll do, folks, possibly we'll shoot a part 2. I'm not going to let this go over because it being the first video after 2 weeks without a video, the algorithm is going to be very, very antsy with pushing something super long form. In fact, this actual first video might well be very much unwatched until we sort of settle back into the algorithm. It'll be interesting to see actually, because this is the first new video after the 100k landmark. So yeah, we'll definitely finish it up at about what is it now? 101. Yeah, before 110. Bro, this way, that way? Make your mind up. Okay. He couldn't make his mind up, so I made it up for him. It looks like most of this lot are Cambridge summer school students, folks. Yes. British universities make a lot of their cash by letting out the student rooms that their students occupy in term time during the holidays to foreign language students and those taking English classes at Oxford and Cambridge universities. And it's crazy how much they charge. Term time, a room, Oxford and Cambridge, depending on which college, is about, it varies, say between about 170-ish a week to, in some places, especially the grad or private colleges, 300 plus a week. However, get this, when they let out those rooms during the summer, they'll charge 100, 150, 180 per night to the tourists. Now, obviously there's kind of a bit of prestige and hey, we're visiting from the US or Canada or wherever, and we stayed in blah 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 college at Oxford University. So I can understand why people are excited to do it, even though most of the accommodation, in a word, is, how should we phrase it? I wouldn't quite say it's it, but let's just say it's not amazing. Yeah, a lot of it is actually very, very, very poor of late 19th century quality. You'll be shocked, folks, at some of the college accommodation, how they accommodate some first years. It's bad, but good bad. What do I mean by that? Well, you haven't really lived until you've had to go and use the communal shower at 7 a.m. On a January morning when it's minus 10 outside and there's no hot water. Yes, it's that bad. If anyone doubts it, you can read about His Majesty's time at Gordonston, in fact, which is a public school in Scotland, and just how cold those mornings were up there. Very cold, yeah. When there's no heating and no hot water. I think they did it on purpose to kind of force you to stay awake and study. That would be my take on it. Now, as it's 99.9% certain Mr. Mond will not be coming out after this first video, we'll definitely be seeing him in any of today's footage, which is a shame. However, we did briefly capture his glorious, magnificent, majestic face heading into the yard early on. Oh. I think this dude is one of those people that stand there and pretend they can't move because his hair's like combed up into the wind. Police are kind of a bit chipper actually. They're happily talking to the tourists and engaging and smiling and everything else. And there are a lot of people here. Still. Okay, scared tourist. Doesn't want to get too close. That Bingy McBong is the 45 bell, my dears. Oh yeah. To be honest, even the horse is in a good mood. Damn, I haven't seen a poem like that since Michael Jackson. Someone, would you believe, folks, is smoking the Big C nearby. Yeah, I can smell it. Wow. I think even the police officer at the gate got a whiff of it. I can smell it. It's really strong. So either somebody just strolling by behind me or someone actually in the crowd now. It absolutely pongs of the Big C. Can't see who it is, but someone is being super cheeky to smoke that here this morning. Oh, sorry. This is getting restless. Oh my goodness me, hold on a second. That is a dress and a half. Well, it's not really a dress. An outfit and a half. It's a pity actually she didn't go close to the horse. Really, pretty noticeable, that one. Very, very bright colours. Goodness gracious me. I had to sort of slightly blink. It hurt my eyes for a moment. I'm actually a bit sad that I forgot to bring my mini violin, folks, because we're getting close to the last minute or two. Wow. But my, how quickly the time went by. In fact, it didn't go by, it flew by at hypersonic speed. I'm definitely going to be lathering myself with suntan lotion, 20, 25 degrees or whatever, starting from the next time I'm out, that's for sure. Now folks, do not panic if it goes a day or 2 days here or there without a new video, okay? It is summer. I've got a lot of things that need to be done with family and other people that are here in London at the moment. But I'll be out as much as I can, I promise. There will not be another gap as long as the one we've just had, I can also promise you that. But there will be intermittent disruptions to service in all likelihood during the next month. Nothing dramatic, but I'm just sort of pre-warning you now so that you know, look, I'm not going anywhere and I'll always return. So don't worry, people. Here we are. A happy couple will be our closing shot. Happy and respectful couple. They've got some random kid in the back of the picture, but hey, it is what it is. And there we have it. Out of here, guys. But you know what? I'll be back soon. Just like Arnie. So for myself, I'm Mr. Bollywood star here. Back soon, people. Bye for now.